Real. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you won't or will. How you know but still. Mention how you show and tell. Would you post my bill? Have you wrote me mail? Real. Do you really know the deal? Don't you know that I'm broke with bills? That I'm known to kill? Every verse like my soldier spill. Get me a deal, just a meal, so I know it's real. But I don't think you really.
What is up, everybody? It is July 18th, 8 o'clock, well, 8:20 p.m. on a hot summer day. How are you guys doing out there? It is me once again, your boy Robert, and on the phone we got.
What's up, you guys? You know who it is. Sad boy Carl over here in Fresno. Hot as hell today, but actually it's feeling pretty cool because at 8:20 kind of starts cooling down, like 5 degrees or something.
5 degrees never helps, but out here we have the if you guys been to Sacramento, if you've been to Sacramento, you know about this. Once that Delta breeze kicks in,
Delta breeze,
it cools down everything. But when it's 100, when it's triple digits, the Delta breeze doesn't come out.
No Delta breeze gonna do shit when it's 100 degrees, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't come out when it's 100. So I've been chilling. Actually, it's fun. I got sent home early from work, so I've been chilling all day.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's cool, but actually, it's really cool. I'm glad I get sent home.
I was like, damn, he was really trying to be out with you. Good for him,
no, not true. Yeah, nah. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm definitely trying to be at work. Not really, but no. So got sent home. Got early. It was great. They found out about the August 16th deadline.
Oh.
Well, the funny thing is, I had told them in the beginning of the summer. I told them twice, but for some reason now everyone's like, "You never told us that," and I'm just like, "I got emails, man." But that's how I'm doing. How are you doing besides the heat? What's going on with you, Carl?
Yeah, had quite the roller coaster week. Started off a little bit shaky, and it's ending on a pretty good note. Feeling pretty good today, so yeah, I don't know, just feeling good.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say is it ending on a shaky note. So.
No. It was like started at the down part of the roller coaster and went up. It's like the I'm working up.
Oh man, well that's good. So oh yeah, Smash isn't here right now, because. I actually didn't call him. I forgot to, tell him that we were doing it today. And
it happens, bro. It happens.
It happens. Is he full time?
Hey, man, that's up to you, boss man.
Oh man, don't put that up to me because it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But so yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to the show.
Let's get to the show, bro. The fans are waiting. Bro.
All right, we gave you guys a little recap on what was going on, what we're doing, but. How is the NBA doing right now with the Kawhi trade? Because that's what's on everybody's mind, right? The Kawhi trade?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, so the Toronto Raptors and the San Antonio Spurs agreed to, in principle, I don't know if the trade went through already. I think it has.
I think it was officially went through sometime in the afternoon, maybe. But shoot, I don't really know what that means anymore. So
yeah, I'm with you. But it's pretty much a deal centered around Kawhi and DeMar DeRozan, and the Raptors are getting Kawhi and Danny Green, and then the Spurs, they're getting Kawhi Leonard, I think Pirtle,
the Spurs are getting DeMar DeRozan.
Wait, what did I say?
You said they're going to get Kawhi Leonard. They're going to trade Kawhi Leonard, and they're going to get his ass right back.
I'm messing up. So the Spurs are getting... See, it's weird to say Kawhi without... It's weird to say Kawhi Leonard without the Spurs. But the Spurs are getting DeMar DeRozan, Jakob Poeltl, and...
Yeah, Jakob Poeltl.
Who else are they getting? They're getting one more person.
I think they're getting a draft pick.
Yeah, they're also getting a draft pick.
Oh, there's a third person?
I thought there was.
I think it's just 4 players involved in the whole thing.
Okay, so does this trade make sense for both teams?
I don't know that it kind of because I've been like looking on Bleacher or whatever, and they're talking about how the Raptors are like the new team that's trying to interest the Spurs, and right off the bat I was like, huh, that's kind of interesting, I guess. And then just getting DeMar DeRozan, I think the Spurs did pretty good getting value for Kawhi Leonard, right? Because they got DeMar DeRozan for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
They got Jakob Poeltl, who he's a decent like young big guy, and they got a pick out of it. So.
Yeah.
And then the Raptors got Kawhi on a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
So it's just so risky in my eyes to trade away DeMar DeRozan, the best, if not the second best player on your team, who you had locked up for 3 years, for a guy who's going to be a 1-year potential rental. Hopefully you convince him to sign back like OKC did with Paul George.
Mm-hmm.
So it's also strange to me because Kawhi is like more of a defensive guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then they're getting a dude who's pure offense, like no defense. So the Spurs are going to have DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think either of them know how to play defense, really. So it'll be interesting.
Like, okay, so I've been thinking for the Raptors, this deal only makes sense if you were looking to rebuild, really. Because I don't think Kawhi wants to stay in Toronto, and I don't care. I don't know how much Drake or how many Drake songs or how many Drake lyrics is going to keep Kawhi in Toronto, but I don't know if there's enough. I think Drake would have to come up with a whole nother album just called Kawhi. It'd be like, Kawhi, do you love me? Are you riding? I don't know how many songs Drake would have to do. And so this to me, this only works as a salary dump. You get off from under DeMar DeRozan's contract, and then I think everyone on the team, everyone that's on the team right now, their contracts run out at the end of the 2019-2020 season. So you're able to like begin the rebuild, but you won't be able to rebuild through free agency because the players see this. They see like with what Sacramento did to DeMarcus and what the Raptors did to DeMar DeRozan. They see these things. Players see these things. They talk. There's a players union. So you're putting a target on your back by disrespecting your player and your franchise player. It wasn't like it was like some guy at the end of the bench. It was your franchise guy, like the guy that pretty much, albeit he's pretty much floundered in the playoffs, but he's gotten them there. And I feel like the Raptors kind of screwed themselves in the future and, kind of gave themselves some bad karma.
Yeah, I agree with that too. It's just so hard for me to think, because, I mean, I guess uninjured Kawhi is definitely better than DeMar DeRozan.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like the Raptors had to give up a lot more on their end for Kawhi Leonard, who's like, who knows if he's going to be the same type of player? Who knows if he's going to play with the same type of, abilities that he played for in San Antonio, like the same amount of effort that he gave there,
Yeah.
Unless, is he really going to be that dedicated to Toronto for that 1 year?
Yeah. That's true. Like, I mean, like you got so you have Kawhi. Where do you go from there? Like, are you hoping that he's happy there? Like you said, like are you looking to make more deals?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't really know. I mean, they're probably looking at it like they got an upgrade, I guess. Because I feel like on paper they probably think Kawhi is better than DeMar DeRozan right now. Just 1-for-1 swap. I guess they also got Danny Green, so they got a starting 2 guard.
Yeah.
So would their starting lineup be like Kyle Lowry, maybe Danny Green at the 2,
yep,
Kawhi, maybe OG Anunoby or whatever.
Yeah.
and then like Serge Ibaka or Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah. I think, I mean, going forward, I would try to get some deal to maybe get Patrick Beverley on the team. I don't know if the money works, but doing some type of Kyle Lowry to the Clippers for Patrick Beverley, throwing some filler. Maybe get a defensive lineup going. Because
they could, yeah, they would have hella defense with Pat Bev, Danny Green, Kawhi, OG, Serge Ibaka.
They need an identity. They need an identity at this point because, the only identity that they have really is they were trying to pass the ball more, they were trying to shoot more threes, and they were trying to get out the second round. That was their identity, and
they were trying to do something in the playoffs.
Yeah, pretty much their identity was like they were the people that were scared of LeBron.
Yeah.
So I don't know how fair that is to them, but I don't know how much. Like you said, we don't know how healthy he is because he was out. He was out for a reason.
Yeah, he was out for that whole season.
And if he felt he was hurt, he was hurt. But I just want to give this note to the Raptors. All right, in the future, when Kawhi plays for you and he says he's hurt, trust him. He's hurt. Don't try to pressure him to get back on the court because you only got him for a year. If that dude stubs a toe, y'all better put him down for a couple of games.
And you'd be like, hey, Kawhi, what doctors do you want to bring? Do you want us to have the team guys? You want your own guys? It's all on you, bro. It's all up to you.
You know what? Just send his uncle to medical school. That's even better. Send his uncle to medical school. That way, if there's anything, his uncle can, prescribe the medicines and get him the best treatment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't. The Raptors, this is tough, man. It's different
from the Raptors have to keep him happy. They have to.
And how do you keep him happy? Because he doesn't talk. You don't know what he likes.
He said, Kawhi, how you feeling today? He said,
Kawhi, you like it here?
That'd be crazy, bro.
That's the hardest job in the world. At least, like with Paul George last year, you're like, okay, him and Russ are friends, and he talks, so we can figure out what he likes. But I guarantee you, they won't know anything. They'll probably know the same amount about Kawhi on the Raptors as they did when he was off the Raptors.
Yeah, they're gonna try to throw a party for Kawhi. And that fool's just going to be back in, this back corner, just sitting by himself, drinking punch or something.
Exactly. Well, oh, man, I just, but it is funny. It's like Pop said he was not going to trade Kawhi to a contender in the West. So he said, I'm not going to trade you to a contender in America. Pop said, I'm trading you.
He said, I'm getting this fool out of the country.
Hey, man, people are getting at Trump for deporting people. Pop's the only person that really deported somebody. Pop, Greg Popovich deported Kawhi to Canada, man. I've never seen that before. He got banished to Canada. But man, it's. I never thought the Raptors were going to be the one in the to land Kawhi, and I never thought that they would seriously think that he'd be the answer to their problems. That's why I really just see this as a salary dump. They wanted to get off from under DeMar DeRozan's contract, and they just felt that this was the right move for them.
That would be a crazy way of going about a salary dump, but good for them if that's what they want to do, and they're really doing that. But because, they're still, the third best team in the East with that, even if they're trying to do some salary dump garbage.
That is interesting. Are they the third? Because, you got the Celtics, you got the
Sixers.
The Sixers. Are they better than the Pacers with just the addition of Kawhi?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't think the Pacers have enough people. They just have Oladipo.
Well, they added Tyreek Evans in the offseason. They added Doug McDermott. And they got.
Oh shit!
And
you might be right.
They have NBA players, and I just feel before I know how healthy Kawhi is, I'm not gonna put him in the. I gotta wait to see how healthy he is. I gotta see how healthy Kawhi is.
Yeah, I agree with that. It'd be a lot easier to tell just to see him in one game if he's playing if he's Well, you think if he's like 75% of what he was?
I think he'll be 100%, but I just don't know.
Be 100%.
Yeah, because he sat out the whole year like last year, and he has the whole summer to recoup. He should be fine. Like I don't know what the extent of that hamstring injury was, but he should be fine.
Yeah, man. All you got to do is like straighten out your legs, bend your back a little, and you stretch those suckers out. I don't even know how you got injured there.
Bananas. You need bananas.
Bananas, man.
He had to take some lessons from Giannis and make a smoothie. It's all about the smoothie.
That's why Giannis ain't never pulled his hamstring. Well, actually, I don't know that, but
that's true.
Sure he hasn't because he drinks smoothies,
Yeah, he got that 1 blueberry, 2 strawberry, 1 banana smoothie.
Yep.
So on the DeMar DeRozan side, this is a big referendum on him as a player. How do you think he fares in the West?
I don't know. That's actually pretty interesting. I didn't think about that as much as Kawhi going to the East.
Yeah.
But DeMar going to the West. Wow.
It changes a lot for him. No more easy All-Star games.
Yeah, he's going to be... Every night he's going to be going up against some quality, like, All-Star caliber players.
Yeah. Is he even going to make the All-Star team this year?
Maybe. I mean, isn't it fan voting anyways?
Yeah, but you got James Harden. You got Klay Thompson. You got Devin Booker. You got Donovan Mitchell. And those are just the shooting guards. Remember, because it's just 2 guard spots.
That's right. I don't know. Maybe he won't.
I don't think he makes it.
That's very interesting.
I don't think he's an All-Star this year. Because then you got Paul George.
I think the West always got the most snubs anyways.
Yeah, that's why they just need to just do the best 15 players.
Yeah.
The playoffs, the All-Star game, it should just be the best 15 players.
Do you think DeMar is even going to do well in San Antonio?
That's a good question. You would think, I would wonder how he is going to handle being coached by Pop.
Yeah.
Because, he's a guy that, no disrespect, has high anxiety. And then Pop's a guy that, he gets on you. He talks about you in the media through subliminals. So I don't know how cool. I don't know why did I say that. I don't know how DeMar DeRozan will be affected by his criticism, because Dwayne Casey was more of like a coddling kind of like players coach in the sense that he's gonna shield you from a lot of negative criticism. But Pop's just gonna put it in your lap and have you deal with it.
Pop's gonna put you on the spot right there during the interview.
Well, but at least for DeMar likes it in Canada. So if Pop ever gets pissed off at him and deports him to Canada,
he's like, "Oh, that's all right."
He said, "I like good. This place." He said, "I liked it anyway." And another plus for DeMar, the taxes. I think, and when you play in Canada, you get taxed twice. You get the Canadian tax, and you also get the American tax.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. I am uneducated. But if you and then going to Texas where there's no sales tax, so that's a plus in money.
Oh, he can get all his contract now.
Yeah, he's gonna get paid. But we'll see how that plays out, because I never was a huge believer in DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, because now it's more like looking at him as. Well, I guess LaMarcus is there.
LaMarcus is
right?
there.
But it's like kind of you get to see what he is without Kyle Lowry, which is pretty interesting.
I need CJ McCollum to end up on the Spurs, because then it would turn that's like Smash's favorite team right there. He won't stop talking about DeMar DeRozan. You got Rudy Gay on the team. Rudy Gay re-upped. You got LaMarcus Aldridge. It's like turning into Smash's team.
Yeah, that dude about to bust right now, man.
DeMar DeRozan, Rudy Gay, LaMarcus. Shout out to Smash, man. You love your team. He has like 10 teams he loves. He's a Lakers fan, a Trailblazers fan, and a Spurs fan.
Yeah, that boy's wild.
So I mean, anything left to discuss from this trade? I just feel, we hit the major points. Okay, moving on to so I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch the World Cup because I was out hiking that day, that
Damn, it's
morning.
like that, bro.
Yeah, so I completely missed it, and I haven't looked up any highlights because I've been hurt that I missed it, and I just didn't feel like highlights was gonna do it justice. So could you? I know you watched it, and I was hoping.
It was a pretty good game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what the final score was?
4-2.
4-2 France.
Was
right.
that?
The first. It was interesting. Like every single type of goal possible happened. There was a free kick.
Mm-hmm.
A free kick goal where France. There's this dude Antoine Griezmann.
Mm-hmm.
He hit a free kick, but it was an own goal, so he kicked it, bounced off one of Croatia's dudes' heads right into the goal.
Yep.
Own goal. So it was a free kick goal and an own goal. Check. And then there's another one. And there was one where it's just in the run of play, so just your average goal. Croatia hit, and then there was a penalty. So it's like you got all different types of scoring options in that World Cup. What more did you need? So, there was also at the end, to get to that penalty one, they used that video assistant refereeing thing.
Oh, what? For real?
Yeah, it was like on a corner kick. They kicked it in. It hit the Croatia dude's hand, and they went back, called it a handball, and they got a penalty kick because of it. It was in the box. So it seems like that was like the biggest debate in the whole game because it was the turning point of the game where it kind of put France up by another goal. So it kind of like crushed Croatia, and it was iffy. Like people are still debating right now, was that even a handball?
Oh.
And they overturned it, called it a handball, using that video assistant referee thing.
I'll have to go back and check that out. I've just been hurt that I missed it, so it was a great hike. It was a great hike, and we had lots of fun. I just I completely forgot that the game was going to be that day. And
they were putting they played a game. It was at 8 a.m.
I know.
I was like, dang, they be having the rest of those like quarterfinal, semifinal games at like 11 o'clock, and then this time they put at 8 a.m. I wasn't even ready for that.
I thought it would be an 11 o'clock game, but regardless, I would have missed it. But it was a great hike. We went up to Kings Creek, I think it's called, I think it's like Lassen National Park or something like that.
Okay.
I know there's a volcano up there. While we were driving up there to the parking area, there was like this pit of ooze just bubbling, right? And then you roll down the windows and there's like sulfur. The smell of sulfur's in the air. And we're like,
was it like a tar pit?
Yeah, it was like kind of like that, but it was like a kind of tannish vanilla, color. It
was like a dookie pit.
Yeah, pretty much. And it was like bubbling. We're driving by slow, and people are walking up to the pit and taking pictures of it. I don't know too much about tar pits and sulfur and volcanoes, but I don't know if that's safe or not.
They be taking pictures with bubbling dookie, man. That's crazy. People are crazy.
It was foul, man. It smelled so bad, but people were really into it. So I mean, more power to those guys out there. That's guys and girls that are out there, taking pictures of ooze, bubbling ooze.
You got to take a picture of ooze, I guess. That's a big deal now.
And then when we were coming back down from the mountain, I was just like checking the scores, but I had terrible service, so I couldn't check out anything. So, R.I.P. to the World Cup. Congratulations to France. Can we call it Team France? Yeah. If everyone on the team was pretty much African?
Oh yeah, that was actually a very interesting article. That was crazy, man. There's like so many of them are from Africa.
Yeah.
I was just like, they could all be playing on those national teams and making it more like spreading out the power of teams.
Yeah.
But I guess it's kind of like the NBA where you kind of just go for the super team vibe.
Yeah, you just reclassify, or I'm not too sure what it was, but I know some players can reclassify their citizenship and then end up playing for a team.
I actually think a lot of those guys were born in France and raised in there. It's just their parents were like moved over into France.
See, I didn't know. I thought guys were just doing citizenships to have a dual citizenship type deal.
No, it's not like they were born in Africa and then like at 20 years old they're like, I want to go move to France.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's great. But I mean, it was still pretty cool to see. So yeah, well, this is a great World Cup. I learned a lot about the game of football from this World Cup, and I'm a fan now. We can't wait to see you guys in 2018. When is it going to be in America? 2000.
Bro, it's like 2,100 or something. No, I think it's in like 8 years, maybe.
Yeah, I think 26 or something.
It's a good while off.
I might be out of soccer by then.
Yeah.
But we'll start a podcast by then. By then we might be on TV, so.
Oh no, yeah, we'll definitely be on. We'll be hosting the World Cup.
Okay, yeah. Hold on, who's calling me? Hold on one second. Let me just tell this fool. Hey, bro, I gotta call you back. I'm recording right now.
Oh, are you, bro?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right, yeah. Sorry about that. Gotta be respectful. But yeah, we gonna be on TV by then, yo.
Oh, easy, man, easy. We're probably gonna have our own network by then.
Ooh, the Unqualified and Uneducated Network.
Yep.
Oh, and by that time, you already know we're gonna be monetized.
Oh, easily monetized, bro.
Ooh.
We're gonna have our own facilities, bro.
Oh, bro, stop playing, man. Hey, just so y'all know, we're coming after ESPN. We're coming after Bleacher Report. We're taking the Instagram things, House of Highlights, all y'all. We're coming after you.
We're coming for you, MySpace.
Oh, dang. Not MySpace can't add MySpace to the list of people who we got beef with.
I'm coming after freaking Tom himself.
Oh man, Tom's everybody's friend.
I'm coming for you, Tom.
Bro,
you can't hide from me, homie.
We should just get Tom on the podcast, bro.
Oh my gosh, we should get Tom on the podcast.
He probably ain't doing nothing right now.
He said, "You guys are still my friend."
Yo, if you can find your MySpace account, he'll probably get on the podcast.
I'll look into it.
I'm gonna look into mine. I'm gonna email him to him. I'm like, hey Tom, what you doing? What you doing next Tuesday?
Like, Tom, I've had you on my top 8 since I had MySpace, bro.
we go back since middle school, and you ain't never changed a shirt. I've never said anything about that. Get on the podcast. I think we got it. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I like that idea. Definitely.
Okay. I'm just looking at the docket you sent me. Is that the right word?
Sure.
The topics list.
You the English guy, bro.
I think it's the right word. It sounds right.
Sounds fancy, bro.
Hey, man, we're all English guys. Or English-speaking guys. All the English guys are across the pond.
I think I remember the list off the top.
Across the pond are the English.
We gotta talk about that Kings trade because we're Kings fans, bro.
Yeah. So we get your boy back.
We got the boy Ben Mac, the pizza guy.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Ben McMore. Do you like pizza? I'm pizza guy.
Hi, I'm Ben McMore. You like pizza? I'm a pizza guy.
Those commercials so whack. He would
it just showed him getting an empty pizza box that was hella high up for the worker.
He could. There was no job he could do in there besides grab boxes off the top of the shelf. Then he would go in the commercial. Hi, I'm Pizza More. You Ben Mac? You like Ben Mac more?
I'm Pizza Mac More. You want to be a Ben guy?
Yo, shout out to Ben, man. For the fans, we actually ran into Ben McLemore at an IHOP one time. It was before
we went and had breakfast with Ben McLemore at IHOP.
This was when he was like this. I think this was either the first or second year that he was drafted. So, there was so much hope and promise for him. So what had happened was it was after a Kings game, and then I think it was you, myself, and it was somebody else.
Yeah, there's a couple other guys.
I don't know, but we pulled into to IHOP and we see these trucks, or these not trucks, but they're like Hummers, I guess. And,
I think one was like a Jeep and the other were just like some thick Hummers.
Yeah, that's what it was. And so many people hopped out of those cars. So we're thinking
like a squad hopped out of those cars, and then Robert says something like, "Oh, this ain't looking good, guys."
Hey man, I know for a fact when the squad jumps out and everybody goes to IHOP, I've seen enough World Star Hip Hop to know that, man. It never goes right. It never goes. It never goes right. I'm just letting y'all know for a fact. If y'all watch as much World Star Hip Hop as me, you know it always goes down at a diner at 3 a.m. And it was about 11. It was getting to the midnight area.
And I was sitting there like, oh man, guys, should we really even go to this IHOP? I'm kind of scared, man.
Yeah, but then we saw this dude, this super tall dude, hop out the back of one of the Hummers, and we were like, he looks like he plays for the Kings.
That looks like a pizza guy.
Well, I think that's Ben McMore. I'm just playing. This was before he got the pizza guy. This was before the pizza guy commercials.
But sure as hell, man, we seen Ben McLemore post game.
So we walk into the the IHOP, kind of like a few steps, not a few steps, but a little bit behind him. And then we're in the IHOP waiting area thing, and his whole entourage looked at us like we were crazy. They were really about
like some crazy ass fans that followed them to where they decided to go eat.
Yeah, they thought that we was really like trying to like hound him for autographs and everything. Like we just followed. Well, we were close to the arena, but everything happened by chance, and it was just crazy that these guys were like, they were really doing their entourage jobs for Ben McLemore.
Yeah, and we were really just there because we were hungry as fuck.
That's it. all we were doing is just getting food.
We was trying to grub.
And we almost got handled by Ben McLemore's entourage. So we just want to talk to you about that. Let y'all, shout out to Ben Mac.
Yeah, shout out to Ben Mac, man. You stay in sack, bro.
What is good? What is this trade? This trade barely does anything, really.
Yeah, so, okay, let's just go through real quick. So we got Ben Mac, a second-round pick, and the big guy.
Deontay Davis or something like that?
Yeah, Deontay Davis, and then we sent Garrett Temple.
Okay, so I get the move. I don't like it for one reason, and I like Garrett Temple, and he was doing a lot of things in the community. Like he was.
Yeah, I saw something about him like being connected with Sac High and doing a lot of stuff there.
And he was. I saw he was there a lot during the semester. Well, I wasn't there personally, but like throughout the course of the school year, he was at Sac High a lot and doing a lot of programs. So I felt like he was great for the community. He was great for the teams. For our team, and he was just a good veteran presence that could actually play. I understand having veterans, but when you have one that actually can play still, it I think it drives home a different point about working hard and things like that.
Yeah, I liked Garrett Temple a lot, but getting the pizza boy back, man, I am hyped.
So much disrespect. That is the pizza guy.
Do you think they're even gonna keep him on the team, or do you think they're gonna drop him?
I think those guys are getting waived.
That's gonna kill me if they drop Ben.
If they play, I'd probably. I'm like, oh, cool, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't even suit up. If they didn't make it to training camp. I wouldn't be surprised.
I know that the Grizzlies sent cash, right, and it was cash equivalent to Deontay Davis's contract.
Yeah.
So I could see them like letting him go, but I don't know. There's just something about Ben Mac. I just don't want to give up on that guy.
A lot of people don't. And Ben's he seems like a good guy. I don't. He seems like a good guy. I don't like to, put labels on people without knowing them. But he's never really had problems off the court or on the court that anybody really knows about. So I'm pulling for him as well. If he stays on the team, I hope he. Is he better than Buddy though? Because Buddy can get buckets.
I mean, I think Ben could play the 3 too. So it's just another guy who could get some minutes at the 3. So rather than them all going to like.
That's the thing. I think. I don't know. I think this whole 3 issue. I think they traded Garrett Temple because they saw Justin Jackson's progress during summer league, and they felt that he was probably ready to have that position or be able to fight for that position on his own without losing minutes to Garrett Temple. And I think that was a big reason why they traded Garrett Temple. Kind of to waive, giving them the option to, because at the end of the day, they had one player on an expiring contract. That way they kind of break up his $8 million, because he was owed $8 million for next year. So they break up his $8 million into like two, like $4 million or 4.7, 3.3. Two guys are like, and they're out. They break it in half. Then they can like waive one, waive two, or keep one, or keep both. It doesn't matter. Kind of use those in future trades. So it was a good move for both teams. And you send Garrett Temple to a team that could make the playoffs, so he's playing for something. So,
yeah, I think it's good for the Grizzlies because I mean, we liked Garrett Temple so much here in Sacramento, just because he's a great player, and like you were saying earlier, his what he did for the community. So if he does something like that with Memphis, you can't even be mad about that,
Oh yeah, definitely a win-win. I don't know how Memphis looks to making the playoffs this year. The West is just so stacked. Do you think they can make the playoffs?
I'm gonna have to think about that.
I'm just going. I know we got it. That's for another day.
There's a lot of teams.
But let me
a lot of moves.
Let me just say a list of names. You got your Golden State, you got your Houstons, you got your OKCs, you got your Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
You got the
Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves. You got the Nuggets. You got the Spurs. You got the Trailblazers. You got the Lakers now.
The Nuggets.
And then you have.
Holy crap!
And then you got these guys. You got the Grizzlies.
Man, like the Grizzlies are like potential. That's crazy, man.
I know. And then you got, I think, a dark horse. Not a dark horse. Well, you can't. There's no dark horse in the West now. You either can make it or you can't. But the Mavericks, you got DeAndre
right.
Jordan, and you got Luka, who's supposed to be, the best European player ever, and you got Dirk still there, the real best European player ever, and you got Dennis Smith. So. And Harrison Barnes.
That's crazy. That's like 11 teams.
I think they really
12 teams that are actually like look like they could make playoffs.
They really probably should look into reseeding the NBA based on just record.
Oh yeah, like top 16 records go.
It just has to be. It has to.
I don't understand why sports don't do that anyways, man.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it should just be the best of the best. You shouldn't just.
But if you do that, right, then you would have to have them play like. Would you have to have them play equal games against every team though?
Yeah, that's.
Maybe that's why. You know what? That's probably why they have the conferences set up.
Yeah, I mean, I think you could. Yeah, because but then it would be, this team plays 4 times against Sacramento, but this team plays 4 times against Golden State.
Yeah.
But the only people that would be playing 4 times against Golden State would be us, anyways, the bottom feeders. Oh man, we get the Lakers and the Warriors play 4 times, right? Yeah, we get 4 times LeBron versus the Warriors.
I know.
What?
That's gonna be crazy, man.
That is crazy. 4 games. It's just like the finals.
4 games and no more than that, bro.
No more. He's probably gonna lose them all too. It's the finals all over again.
LeBron gonna have PTSD during the regular season, bro.
He's like, I want to go back to the Cavs. Oh, speaking of PTSD, DeMar DeRozan, man, shout out to him. He thought he was getting away from LeBron finally.
I know.
He said LeBron.
He's like, hey, I'm gonna be one of the best players over here in the East now. They said, wait, you're going to the West, bro. Good luck.
Raptors said, yoink. Send him over to. He said, you go hang out with LeBron, man. I feel so bad for that guy, man. He can't catch a break.
Yeah, I guess it'll be very, very interesting to see how DeMar DeRozan, like how his numbers look in the West compared to the East.
I do want to, it's going to be a referendum to see what type of player he is, because people hype up the West versus East argument a lot, but it really is the stronger conference.
Yeah, there's no question.
And I think the East is slowly building up, building their teams up, but it's the West, and it will, the Warriors are in the West. So you start off with that, and it's already the better conference. And then now LeBron's in the West, so the West is really the Wild Wild West. The playoffs are just going to be a bloodbath, and I feel sorry for the bottom feeders, because look at it. Even the worst teams in the West got better.
Yeah, dude, the Kings are gonna get smacked all season.
Yeah, but think about it. The worst teams in the West are better. The Suns, they have Ayton.
I know.
The us.
Yeah, they got Ayton, Bridges,
Booker. They re-signed Booker.
Ooh,
yeah. I don't want to get off topic, but did you see the elevator fight?
No.
You didn't see the elevator fight between Tyler Ulis and a group of people on an elevator, and then Devin Booker coming downstairs to save him in a ski mask? You didn't see that?
No.
Oh man, when you get a chance, watch it. The video is hilarious.
Elevator fight, that's crazy.
Tyler Ulis is getting choked out and headlocked at the same time. It's crazy, and then.
Was it like a joke?
No, it's a real fight.
Why was Devin Booker wearing a ski mask?
I know, he's 6'7". Bro, you're 6'7" in Arizona. Everyone's gonna know it's you.
Yeah, they're like, dude, that's Devin Booker. What the hell's he doing here?
He's wearing a ski mask in Arizona during May. You know how hot it is? Oh, there's just, you gotta watch it. There's just so much going on with that video. I laughed for days.
I'll have to check it out.
My bad, I cut you off, but yeah, the East is the worst teams in the West got better this year, and Lakers was one of the worst teams in the West too. Kinda.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting season until the finals or till the playoffs. Then it's gonna be kind of whack.
Yeah, but so that's pretty much all the basketball topics.
I just want to throw in one more, just real quick. We can hit it real quick.
Yeah.
That Isaiah Thomas signing for
the Nuggets,
the vet min to the Nuggets.
That hurts.
Yeah, that's. Mm-hmm. And did you see what he said? He said, "I just wanted to be wanted."
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn, bro, that's so foul."
Yeah, that's pretty much been the consensus since his Sacramento days.
Yeah, I felt so bad. That dude went from about to make those buku bucks, and then now he's making that minimum, bro.
Yo, it's crazy because, man, it's just crazy. That's why, seeing what happened with Isaiah Thomas and then seeing what's happening with DeMar DeRozan, it's just you can't blame players for just choosing themselves over franchises. It's like I can't get mad at Kawhi for protecting himself, because if he plays and he gets hurt, you turn into Isaiah Thomas. I mean,
and I just watched that, the video of Isaiah Thomas when he found out that he was getting traded from the Celtics to the Cavs. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen the video. Oh, was it?
He got the call from was it Danny Ainge or whatever?
Yeah.
And then it was him right after the call, and that dude was just like, wow. And he was like, he was pretty upset about it. I was like, jeez.
Yeah.
NBA is ruthless.
It's a business. It's truly a business.
They really just look at their players like it's a trading card game.
You're right. You're right. They're just trying to get the holographics.
Hell yeah.
They're trying to get that Dark Magician holographic card. That's well, probably couldn't say that about the NBA. That's a little racist.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the Dark Magician.
Was it Black Eyes?
Oh,
Red Eyes Black Dragon?
Oh, you said the Black Eyes Black Dragon.
Wait, you tell me you ain't never heard of Black Eyes Red Dragon, dude?
Yo, the Black Eyes Red Dragon. Who's the Blue Eyes White Dragon? What, Dirk?
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, that's an old Blue Eyes White Dragon card. I'm not trying to get that. I'm trying to get that Egyptian God card.
Exodia.
Giannis. Who's Exodia?
That's a good question.
No,
I
it
can't
have
even
to.
think of who Exodia would
It'd
be.
have to be the Warriors, the Hampton
Yeah.
Five.
Oh shit, that makes the five
It'd
starting.
have to be the Warriors.
Oh my god, the Warriors are Exodia.
Warriors are Exodia, and DeMarcus is the dick of Exodia.
Listen, we got the head, 2 arms, 1 leg, and we got the Marcus, the dick of Exodia.
Yo, we got the title for this one. If that doesn't get views, I don't know what is gonna get us out.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry for getting completely off topic. So
you guys heard it here first. The Warriors are the Exodia of the NBA. Unqualified, uneducated.
Yeah, breaking news. we just break stuff out here. Okay, so is there anything from basketball?
That's about everything from basketball.
Football, I haven't heard much, except Pac-Man got into a fight at an airport.
Oh yeah, I saw some. I ain't surprised. And then like, Darrell Revis retired.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
and
not.
Then, the other thing I only seen all this stuff on like the bottom line of ESPN, but it was like Brandon Cooks signed a big contract, I guess. So for the Rams.
I think it was. Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't know. I guess there's just controversy because he just went to the Rams. I don't think he's played it down with the Rams. And then they had this dude, Aaron Donald, who's like a young like defensive lineman who's supposed to get paid fat money. So they're just confused on why they paid Brandon Cooks before Donald, I guess.
Oh, okay. So it just doesn't have to do with like seniority or anything like that. It's just.
Yeah, I have no idea how the NFL actually works. They got that like franchise tag stuff, and bro, I'd be getting so confused.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. He got, I think it's like $80 million or something like that.
Yeah, I think Brandon Cooks got like 5 years, $80 million or something.
Well, yeah, I mean he always confused me because his name is Brandin.
Yeah, he spelled his name all fucked up.
Brand in. Like,
Brand in.
Are you Brandon? Are you Brandon Nike today? Yeah. Oh yeah, I like to do branding things. I mean, I guess the Rams really need a receiver. You know.
Yeah, I think they had Sammy Watkins last year, and then he didn't really pan out, so they got Brandon Cooks, and Brandon Cooks always pretty good. So, yeah, I mean
it helps.
They're a good team, so they added a good wide receiver.
Yeah, I felt like they made moves, so I feel like they feel like this is their strike while the iron's hot.
They think like these next like 4 years, or I guess 5 years since they signed him to that. It's like that golden age for those players.
Yeah,
they're all gonna peak at the same time.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't get too mad at that.
No.
Can't get too mad, especially if they're. I mean, this is kind of like their core that they're trying to grow, and if he aligns right with their growth, more power to him. But I do see what you're saying about the guy that's been there long term, and them not giving him that money.
I don't even know much about that. I just know that there's like, why did they sign Brandon Cooks, who hasn't played it down for the Rams, to this 5-year contract, and they still haven't re-signed the like star of one of the faces of their teams. So I don't know.
As we learned from the NBA, sports is a business, and
sports a business. They're all trading cards, bro.
And unfortunately, the NFL has like the worst business for players.
Yeah.
So
those trading cards, the tops where the heads are, those get ripped hella quick. They need hella protective cases on those cards.
So yeah, so just note to parents: don't let your kid play football. Let them play soccer or basketball.
Yeah, unless it's girls soccer, because I heard girls soccer is the second most, the second most likely sport to get concussed.
Ooh.
Is women's soccer.
Ooh, that's actually a good tidbit.
That's what I heard.
Oh, you can't confirm that firsthand.
I mean, I'll break that news right now, and I won't even give a damn.
Breaking news: women's soccer results in the least amount of concussions. We have statistics to back that up. We just don't have them on us right now.
Yeah, I think my source is relatively reliable. He does like training. He trains athletes, and his daughter's like she plays soccer, so it seemed reliable, and he was really into it. So he got me really into it. I was like, yeah, bro, that's right. I was like, no shit, that's the second most likely for you to get a concussion. Oh my god, that's wild, bro.
You know what? Since you're into it, I'm into it. I'll go with it too.
That sucked me in real quick.
Whoa.
I was like, oh man.
Oh man. Whoa man. Okay.
Yeah, people just start talking at me with hella information. I just be like shaking my head. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So obviously we need to fine tune our football analysis a little more, but we got time for the season starts. So if you guys are here for football, we'll be better maybe by when the season starts. When the season is September?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, who cares? In boxing news, Manny Pacquiao defeated Lucas Matías. I don't want to say that wrong. Yep, too late.
Bro, I didn't even think Manny Pacquiao was boxing no more. I thought that fool went full-fledged into his goddamn singing career.
I thought he was done. I thought he was governing Philippines, but
yeah, I thought that fool was like the president of the Philippines.
He's like
dropping an album and acting in the next like feature film or some shit.
Hey man, you need a lot of money to campaign in the Philippines.
Oh shit!
And this is what he's doing to campaign. He's campaigning. He's building his campaign. What is that? He's like, what do they call that? Man, my history teacher or my political science teacher would be so upset right now. What do they call that? Fundraising. I get it. I'm called fundraising. He's fundraising right now. That's all he's doing. He's just a hobby. You know, a couple boxing matches, $1 million here and there, millions here and there. Then he goes back to the Philippines to do some more campaigning. So, you know, shout out to all the Filipino people. We love you out there.
Yeah, respect to the Philippines, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Philippines, man.
You guys got so many goddamn islands down there. I gotta respect that.
Respect. We got so much beef with other places. We don't want to have beef with the Philippines.
Yeah, we ain't trying to have beef with the Philippines. We're trying to go vacation somewhere.
Somewhere. We can't go to China or Russia now. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. But so we hit. Let's see. What did we hit? We did
the NBA.
Hit the World Cup.
NFL. We did the World Cup.
Oh, baseball. We got the All-Star game going on. All-Star thing, right?
Yeah, the All-Star game happened. I think the American League won and like a walk-off home run.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And there was something like 10 home runs in the whole game.
I know that was. I forgot everyone that did everything because I don't even know names like that.
Dude, if you remembered all 10 of those dudes, I was about to give you so much respect.
Nah, man. I'm trying to look it up on my phone right now.
Nah, man, that's foul. I'm pretty sure the boy Aaron Judge hit one though.
I'm hoping. Cause
that big old Godzilla looking motherfucker.
I had the game on, right? I'm not gonna lie, man. I passed out.
Bro, I'd have freaking knocked out just thinking about changing the channel to watch a baseball game.
Oh man, I passed out, man. I don't know.
You could only watch baseball games in person.
It's tough to watch them on the TV. That's like the one sport I really can't watch them. Every sport's better in person.
Yeah.
But baseball is just a sport. I don't know if it's the announcing. It's just sometimes the flow of the game.
It's just the atmosphere of being in the stadium.
You just need it. You need to be there.
Unless it's the playoffs. That's
yeah.
like the only excuse I have for watching, like being okay with watching it on TV. But other than that, you will never see me watching a regular season baseball game on TV voluntarily.
It's tough. Nothing puts me to sleep quicker than that.
Yeah.
I woke up when the game was over and I was like, oh, cool. Nice.
Slump kinged it out, bro.
Oh yeah, I was slumped, and the spot in the couch that just eats you alive.
You got sucked in, bro.
Yeah. That was a spot like I could not escape. I couldn't escape. It was a wrap. So we hit baseball. We even got a little boxing in there. We got soccer. We hit all the major sports today. We usually don't do that.
We got that good variety.
We usually don't do that. Smash was telling me last week that we should start talking about other topics that didn't revolve around sports. I asked him, I said, what topics would you like to talk about? And he never hit me back, so.
But we ain't like a news channel.
That's what I was saying. The only other topic that I would talk about is how much I hate the seatbelt law.
What's that?
When the law that forced you to put a seatbelt on when you get in the car.
Oh, shit.
Who are you to protect me if I get into a crash? You know what I'm saying? If I want to go out there and crash and fly out the windshield, let me fly.
Hey, man, that's actually a good point, bro.
I'm just saying.
It's a free country.
This is a free country. I should be able to. And the reason why I'm saying this because I was driving down the street. I forgot to put my seatbelt on. And then, one of an officer, sheriff, or a CHP, I forgot which one it was. They drove past me. Now I'm trying to struggle to get my seatbelt on. I almost crashed. I had to put my phone down.
The wheels all going.
Yeah, I had to
yank this seatbelt on. It's getting all that child locked on it because you're trying to pull it too fast and shit.
Yeah, everything was going wrong. I was dropping my phone everywhere, swerving, trying to get my seatbelt on so I don't get a ticket. And that wouldn't happen if you guys would just let me drive without my seatbelt on. Like I should be able to drive without a seatbelt on. That's all I'm saying. Like nothing more, nothing less. Let if I want to,
it's like riding a bike without a helmet on.
Yeah. I remember in elementary school we had like a big assembly about riding your bike with a helmet on, and they told us it was a law until you're like 13 or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believed him. Yeah, actually, I did. I wore my helmet up until like 6th grade.
Bro, you wore that walking around too, huh?
Just kept it off just didn't put on the bike, just walked into class with it on.
Say, I heard you had to wear this shit till you're 13.
Yeah. It was like, it protects you when you fall. Bro, could you wear a helmet during a basketball game? Like straight up, like if Kyrie Irving came onto the court.
Straight up bike helmet.
Yeah, what if Kyrie Irving just came onto the court with a bike helmet on?
It has that little plastic visor part to it. That'd be so dope.
Oh snap! That'd be the craziest thing if they was able to do that. I think they are.
They should do that, man.
I think they are. Bro, I think breaking news. Another piece of history has been broken on the Unqualified and Uneducated podcast.
Uh-huh.
Kyrie Irving is going to start wearing bicycle helmets on the court.
Oh my god!
So stay tuned. We should okay. So that was the any. Let me see. I had something on my phone. So that was the rant hour. I don't know. I just felt like needed to be discussed was those freaking seatbelts.
Yeah. Hey man, I never really thought about it like that, but I agree. Like if you want to live, then you put on the seatbelt. But if you don't really care, and you just think you're that confident in your driving, then don't put it on. And as long as you drive good, really shouldn't matter. If you're a shit driver, that's why you should get pulled over.
True. True. I couldn't agree more with you. Because I've never been in an accident before. Knock on wood.
Same here, bro. I got a wooden desk.
I got this wooden thing right here made of the finest of California redwood. Shout out to redwood everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The wood I got is Portuguesian brown milk coffee wood.
Sounds really exotic.
It smells fantastic.
Fantastic. Oh, what was that? What did Future say? Sensational.
Sensational.
That guy said, "Hey, Future, what type of cheesecake do you like?" He said, "That like." The Future said, "I like the regular kind. It's cheesy."
He said, "What's that taste like?" He said, "Sensational."
Sensational. That had me so weak. Up. Was like, "What kind of cheesecake do you like, Future?"
That's right.
That was like Nardwuar or something like that.
Nardwuar, bro. Nardwuar. That dude goes so hard.
Yo, we're gonna be on Nardwuar, bro, one day.
Yeah. That dude's gonna have all our albums.
He's gonna know all our facts and everything. He's gonna be like,
I'm ready for it.
On podcast number 4, you guys had a special guest on your show. Who was that guest? He's gonna pull Smash out of like a closet or something. Oh, you guys, breaking news. The Unqualified and Uneducated podcast will be on Nardwuar in the future.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it here.
Nardwuar, if you're looking for us, just come find us, because we know you know how to find people, bro.
You find everything. Okay, so we hit. I'm just looking. I lost the docket.
No worries, bro. I just want to come in kind of. I feel like we've been going for a good minute here, but last week I was trying to figure out what anime I should watch.
Mm-hmm.
I chose to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Nice choice.
Watched the whole series.
How many episodes was that?
5 seasons, like 60 episodes or something.
Yeah, 64 or something like that. Yeah,
something like that. And that shit was damn good.
Oh man,
that shit was damn good. They did a good job on that anime. I was in with it the whole time. It was dark as hell at the beginning.
Yeah.
A lot of dark shit going down. A lot of dog girl shit going down.
Oh, man.
And then, it actually got real good. There's a lot of those good heart feelings.
So time out. We're moving into spoiler alert territory. So
I don't give a damn.
We're moving into the spoiler alert section. So if you have not watched Full Metal Alchemist, you might want to turn this down. Just for like the next 30 to 45 seconds, because, at this point,
really spoil that much.
You talked about the dog girl.
But what you get out of dog girl?
Okay, I could have got 2 things: either some bestiality, or
see, I just set them up for that.
Or I could have got.
Don't even say the second option.
A chimera.
Oh. That was good.
But no, it's a really good show. You guys should go out there and check it out. There's a lot going on in there.
Yeah, that shit goes wild.
It has one of those first episodes that really sucks you in.
Yeah, a lot of stuff goes down, and you think that because when I first watched it, I wasn't sure if it was like a continuation of a series or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, they started it off and like with some stuff, and I was like, oh crap, they're not gonna give me no backstory on like why they were like this, Yeah. And like sure enough, second episode they like went all in depth on everything, and I didn't miss a beat, so it's a good show. And homunculi.
Oh yeah.
Pretty badass.
Oh yeah.
I like that idea of the homunculi. Those dudes were badass.
Yeah.
That boy Gluttony goes hard as fuck.
Oh dude, I think the ESPYs is going on.
Man, I give a damn about the ESPYs.
Yeah, well, you don't care about the best male athlete? Ovechkin?
At the ESPYs, I don't care about the ESPYs.
Ovechkin won best male athlete. Chloe Kim, best female athlete for snowboarding. Best team, the Astros. Okay. I see what you mean. I really don't care anymore either.
Yeah, man. I give a damn about this.
You're right. Best breakthrough athlete, Donovan Mitchell. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell. Best championship performance, Nick Foles. There's a couple good ones. Shout out. That's what I'm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Screw the ESPYs. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay.
There's just no point, man. There's just no point.
Okay, you're right. I'm just looking for any. You're looking for a top moment. There is not. Yeah. Okay, you're right. Never mind. The ESPYs, we got beef with y'all too, so we just throw y'all two onto the list. It don't even matter.
We only fucks with the Academy Awards.
I don't.
Or the Oscars.
Yeah, screw the Oscars.
Bro,
can we get
a? They gave us one for just being so badass.
Well, if y'all gave us one, then it would change my opinion. But until y'all hook us up with that Oscar, screw y'all too.
Yeah, that's right, man. Screw the Oscars.
You either with us or you against us.
Everybody against us too. That's what's crazy.
For no reason, all we do is just speak the truth. Not even the truth, the truth.
The truth, man.
We be taking the truth. So, I mean, I guess the anime that I've been watching right now, it's called the hold on, let me look up the name. I don't know, forgot the name. Oh, it's called the Seraph of the End. It's about this post-apocalyptic world, I guess, and vampires take over the world, and this group of humans are fighting the vampires. It has one of those first episodes that really sucks you in. That's what you're looking for in these animes. If it has a good episode that sucks you in, you got to go along with the ride. So that's, I check it out. It's a pretty good. I think it was rated 7.76 on my anime list.
Okay.
So, to me, when you look at my anime list, anything over 7 is a decent anime. It's I feel like if it's a 7, anything over 7, you can tolerate it and you can finish it. Anything under 7, when you're in the 6 range, it's getting a little iffy. So you could definitely finish this. There's about 24 episodes. So, it was worth the watch.
All right, maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah. Check it out. Check it out if you have time. So,
you seen any movies recently or what?
Movies, let me think. I saw the beginning of Jumanji, then I fell asleep.
Oh, the Jumanji with
Kevin Hart and The Rock.
Yeah, I just watched that too.
Oh, the beginning. What'd you think? I thought it was the beginning was so good. It was all right.
Yeah, you know what? I'm a big fan of the old Jumanji with Robin Williams and everything.
I'm hear you.
Shout out to Robin Williams, but may he rest in peace.
I hear you.
But I was, I was not expecting much. I set the bar real low for Jumanji.
Same here.
Because it's like, you just never know. Kevin Hart, sometimes he's hit or miss. Sometimes he's hit or miss.
Sometimes that same character that he plays just doesn't work.
Yeah, but it actually ended up being real good. Jack Black was in it, and he played a pretty funny role because he was a chick.
Yeah,
it was pretty good. I liked the movie.
Okay, good. I felt like the first half I watched up until the part that Nick Jonas came in, that I just fell asleep. I was just tired, but it was. I'm gonna finish it sometime this week. But yeah, it was I set the bar low as well, but it was a good movie so far.
Yeah, it's worth the watch, man.
No, yeah, I agree with you. It is worth the watch. So if you guys haven't seen Jumanji, you can watch it for free if you have Stars, HBO, or you can always look it up on the internet. I'm not telling you to do things illegally, but that's just a possibility. All right, so it's getting late. I got to be up for work tomorrow.
Man, I got to get up to do my workouts tomorrow, man.
Oh yeah, is the 6-pack?
It's the quest for the 6-pack has begun.
Oh man.
And I had that insanity workout, Have you heard of that?
Oh yeah, on the infomercials? Heck yeah.
Yeah, I got that like in 2010, So I just busted that out, and I'm doing it, kicking my ass every morning. But you know what? Just gotta do what you gotta do.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah, so we like, on the unqualified and uneducated crew, we're not afraid to put our goals out there,
Mm-hmm.
So Carl put out his goal. We're gonna hold him accountable for that 6-pack.
Hold my ass accountable, bro.
How do we do that?
I mean, everybody. Just do it.
All right.
Just do it.
Just do it. Nike it up.
Nike.
Nike. So yeah, Carl's gonna get that 6-pack. How long do you think it's gonna take you?
I think it'd take me about 3 years. It's looking real grim. It's looking real grim right now. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta do one thing here. My sister told me this quote today. For anybody...
Go, time out. You're gonna end the show with a quote?
No. I just gotta throw this out. I'm not ending the show. You could end the show.
No. If you got a quote, end it. You end the show today. Yeet.
All right, you sign out, bro. Sign out then.
All right. So as you already know, y'all, it's your boy Robbie Rob, aka Young Dolo, aka the Rookie Podcaster, aka 1/3 of the Sandy Feet Boys. Our new album's coming out.
Just keep doing it.
Oh, sorry. I gotta give a shout out to my boy. Hold on, give me a second. Oh man, I see. That's the thing.
Don't worry, I'll take over for a second, and then you could chime back in. You guys don't forget to check out all of our social medias for Unqualified and Uneducated. We got a Twitter page, we got an Instagram page, and we're still on SoundCloud. We post the most recent episodes on SoundCloud, and then all the episodes are always going to be found on YouTube. Did I miss anything there?
Nah, you got it. Yeah, I hope you guys got that message on SoundCloud. We're gonna be posting the most recent stuff and constantly refreshing it with new material. Our whole podcastography will be on the YouTube, and so check us out for there. So I forgot to say this. So the intro to this podcast is gonna have a song that one of my friends sent me. It's a pretty good song. You guys should go check it out. I'm gonna link his SoundCloud page on there and everything. So you guys go check that out if you like it. You guys will like it. So just go check it out. I know you guys. You'll like it. Like I said, your boy Young Dolo, a.k.a. Robbie Rob, the Rookie Podcaster, 1/3 of the Sandy Feet Boys. That new song we coming out, Sandy Feet Boys, saying so hot it'll burn your mama's chanclas. That song's coming out soon. I'm out, man.
All right, you guys. And this is me. Carl Young Cholo.
You should have said Carlo, bro.
The junior.
You could have said Carlo.
And here's a quote for you guys. For all you guys, I keep saying guys, but for everybody out there, you having a bad time in life, you going through something dark, you got some anxiety, you got whatever's going on. This is what you gotta think. My sister told me this right here. You just gotta think about the worst case scenario and know you'll survive.
What? What if it's a decapitation?
You'll survive, bro. You'll be in heaven, homie.
Oh, all right. I feel it.
We out.